So we're about 4 weeks out from the 2025 Royal Rumble. And here's my top 5 picks to win the men's Royal Rumble with one bonus sleeper pick. You guys leave a comment and leave a stitch to let me know what you think. But anyway, here we go. My number 1 pick to win this year, CM Punk. That's the one thing that he does not have to his credit in all his accomplishments in wrestling is a Royal Rumble win. But I'm not sure who's going to have the titles between now and WrestleMania with Gunther and Cody Rhodes. I think Cody will keep his. Gunther, I'm not sure about. And then there's still the feud with Seth Rollins. Also, there's that unspoken favor he hasn't cashed in yet, whatever that favor might be. But he's my number 1 pick. Moving on. Number 2, John Cena. This is an obvious one because John Cena's already made it clear that he's retiring after this year. And what better way to cap off a WWE career with one last Royal Rumble win and one last WWE title win? This is his last ride, so why not make it count? Number 3, Randy Orton. Now, this depends on if they want to turn Randy Orton heel and or if they want to have him go up against Cody, depending on if Cody retains the title or not. Because since his return, everybody has been clamoring for that legacy feud between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. But do you pull the trigger on it now that we're close to WrestleMania? Or do you wait, I don't know, maybe a few months down the line or maybe even stretch it out to next year? You never know, but Randy Orton's my number 3 pick. My number 4 pick to win is Roman Reigns. Now, a lot of people say at this point in his career, he doesn't really need the title, especially because he's wrapped up in the whole bloodline thing. And ironically, this is why The Rock is not one of my picks, because neither one of them really necessarily need the title. It's going to be more about who the head of the table in the Samoan family is. And also, this would depend on if The Rock were to insert himself into either the Royal Rumble or to the Elimination Chamber. Royal Rumble, I can see it. Elimination Chamber is kind of a stretch. But yeah, it's more about who the head of the table is. But still, you can't go wrong with Roman Reigns as a pick. My number 5 pick. This one might be a little bit of a stretch to y'all, but hear me out. Damian Priest. Now, I don't know if you want to pull the trigger on this now, or if you want to wait to SummerSlam 2025, which kind of would make sense for where I'm going with this. But everybody still wants to see that feud between Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Does it need a title? Not really. Would it spice things up? Hell yeah. And I say that this time that you give Damian kind of a lengthy title reign, but have him ultimately drop it to Finn Balor because Finn Balor never got his just due as a world champion. And I think that you have a heel Finn Balor go over clean against the face Damian Priest. And of course, who doesn't want a Royal Rumble win on their accolades when their career is all said and done? But yes, Damian Priest is my number 5 pick. And my bonus sleeper underdog pick for this year is Braun Breaker. Now, hear me out. A lot of y'all might agree with me with this, but then there's some of you saying, well, it's too soon. He's not ready yet. I think that if you were to pull the trigger on him, you would have to put him up against John Cena. You would have John Cena win the title between now and before WrestleMania and then have him go up against Braun Breaker. I think that's one of the marquee matchups that we're going to get before the end of this year. And it's going to be a kind of passing the torch thing. And if he doesn't win this year, he's definitely a front runner for 2026. And he's damn near guaranteed for 2027. But those are my top 5 picks plus my bonus pick to win the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble. What do you guys think? Comment, leave a stitch, and let me know. Peace out.